to the show. Welcome. There's nothing more fun than being Argus Hamilton, let me know. I'm telling you, right now, I have something to read to you that I have not read yet before I bring on our sensational first guest. Let's see what the writers cooked up, okay? Hey, gang. You ever feel like you're the only one who digs meat and loves feet? Well, good news, you're not. There's lots of meat feeders just like you all over the tri-state area. And we're getting them all together for a very special event, the inaugural Argus Hamilton Meat and Feet, Meet and Greet. This Saturday, behind the Long John Silver's in Temecula, we're grilling up some sweet meats and snipping some sweet beets. Ever have a hot dog shaped like a toe? How about 5? Wow. Aunt B, that is good. Come on out and dip those delicious pebble beaters in a tasty vat of mayonnaise flavored hog fat. And have yours truly, Argus Hammelfarb. Oh, I'm German now. Lick those little piggies clean. Damn, that's good feed. Stop cowering in the shadows and embrace who you are while saying hello to people just like you. This Saturday at the Argus Himmelfarb inaugural Meet and Feet, Meet and Greet. No shoes required. Thus ended the lesson. And this is a long way from reading the prayers of the people Sunday at church. Let me tell you, well, it's a terrific opportunity for me now. This is not a smooth segue at all. We have a classy, brilliant comedian I'm about to introduce to you that I had the privilege of working with for the first time 2 weeks ago, I think Sunday. And she is one of the brand new regulars at the Comedy Store, and she's on a fast track. She was already appeared on David Spade's brand new talk show. She's the first comic to perform on Comedy Central's Lights Out, starring David Spade. So you're going to be seeing a lot of her. Give it up for Lara Beitz, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Lara. Nice to see you. Welcome. Well, you've had a pretty big summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you enjoying it?
Yeah.
What's it like?
A lot of people really like me from the internet, and a lot of people hate me a ton on the internet. Yeah, I won't go on YouTube anymore. People are writing really mean things about me. Have you ever read comments about yourself on YouTube?
No, I won't.
Oh, good. Yours are all really good. I checked, and everyone says really good things about you.
I hate bad news.
Yeah, they're really mean. They're really mean.
What's wrong with them?
They say that I'm fat and I look like a man and stuff.
Are they saying? What, are they blind? What's wrong?
Yeah. Yeah, they must be. I don't know. I couldn't engage. I stayed up all night reading them, and then I wrote a bit about it and went to sleep.
Oh, good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, writing a bit on them is the best revenge.
Yeah, I got them.
How long you been out in L.A.?
3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So you came out from Milwaukee?
Yeah. What day is it today?
Tuesday.
What date?
August 20th.
Tomorrow is 3 years.
Well, congratulations.
How about that?
You've come a long way. Way to go.
Yeah, thank you.
What was the segue like from Richie Cunningham, Germantown, Milwaukee to L.A.?
Well, I went through Chicago, so I think that softened the blow a little bit, toughened me up.
We love soft blow in
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
I went to Chicago. I got very tough, and then I moved out here and got even tougher.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what made you tough in Chicago? What was it that toughened you up? Were you used to sweet crowds in Milwaukee that were always supportive?
No, I mean, they hated me as much as anyone, I suppose. I mean, I got a lot of stage time out there because there are not a lot of comedians out there.
Yeah.
And then in Chicago, it's more tenacious. You have to like dig your heels in a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's just a really big city. It's like a really big crowded city.
Yeah.
I would have to like physically push people to like get into the train and to like get to work in the morning.
Is this why they
so-
shoot each other all the
Yeah,
time?
that's why. They need a spot on the train. They gotta go to work.
So you came out here basically for safety reasons.
Yeah.
That's a first.
There was no more room on the train, so I came out here.
Nobody comes to LA because it's safer. That's great.
Yeah.
So what do you find the dating situation like different from the Midwest to LA?
Oh man, it's been a long time since I've felt the touch of a man Argus. I'm gonna be real honest with you. It's been a
Oh,
real
did I
long
guess
time.
wrong?
What was your guess?
I mean, you do date men.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
Yeah. No, it's not that I'm touching women. I'm just not getting touched by anybody right now. Yeah.
you don't have your green lights on, or expressing interest in others?
I don't know. I went on a date today and I didn't like it, and I had 3 dates cancel on me in the previous 3 days before that. So it's just like, it's like riding a carousel. There's just not a lot of progress.
Are you doing the computer, the internet thing?
It's on a phone now. Yeah. Yeah. My little hand computer. I date on.
So you look at the guy's picture and decide whether or not you're going to go out with him?
Yeah, I'm on an app called Hinge, and it is crickets on that thing. And actually, since I've been more successful, since I posted me by the wall with my name, and I white out my last name, or me on on Comedy Central with in front of my dressing room door with my name whited out, I've never gotten less attention from men than than now that I'm successful. It's frustrating because I'm friends with men who are comics, and they get the slightest thing, and every woman wants to sleep with them.
Yeah. And rightfully
I'm
so.
what do I have to get? Yeah.
Well, so you're saying that civilian men are probably intimidated by somebody as bright and brash as a professional stand-up comedian.
Yeah. Well, and they tell me they are. They're afraid I'll write jokes about them, which maybe
Oh,
I will.
what kind of jokes would they be afraid of?
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to be before in the Size Matter commercial. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, have you had a boyfriend out here in LA?
Yes. I've had a few.
Yeah.
Nothing longer than a month or 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know, cause I break up with him or they break up with me. I liked the last one, but he broke up with me, and the one before that was crazy. So I broke up with him.
Did you get
broke up with him.
Did you get any material out of either one of them?
Yeah, I got material out of both of them.
Well, let's hear it.
I'm gonna save it for the stage.
Oh, okay. Well, then, did you enjoy the weather today?
What about you? What's your dating life like? Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I work about 84 hours a week putting together that monologue you just saw, and 15 jokes a day for about 100 newspapers around the country, 5 days a week, and then the Comedy Store every night. And being a recovering alcoholic almost 33 years means I'm emotionally unavailable to begin with. And so all I essentially attract are lone wolves just like me.
Yeah.
Which makes it perfect, because you like each other, then you go back to your hill.
Yeah.
And
That's
everything's
funny.
fine. Yeah, but and because by nature, I don't know if it's just alcoholics and old cokeheads like me, but LA, basically, the way we date, I call it the conga line of rejection. Okay. Like you chase someone for 3 beats and reject someone on 4. Like dun 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 dun.
That's
dun.
exactly
No.
what I
Dun,
just
dun,
said.
dun, 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 dun.
It's exactly what I just
Exactly.
said.
Yeah,
It's 3 dates cancel, and then the 4th one I don't like him.
It's because it's because we all have the same LA disease. It's called high ego and low self-esteem at the same time. Our motto is, I may not be much, but I'm all I ever think about.
I like it. Well, I'm a recovering alcoholic too.
Oh, really? How much time you got?
5.5 years.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So you're a lone wolf.
I'm alone too.
Yeah. So your dating life is fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I've never been happier than when I'm thinking about her and running from her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So
That's not very hopeful. No offense.
It is if in my case I have to stay too busy to act out, because my Uncle Wayne taught me something at the University of Oklahoma when he'd had every woman between Lubbock, Texas, and Shreveport, Louisiana, between 1940 and 1960. And in the early 70s, he told me, he said, Argus, if you'll just listen to any woman for 3 straight hours, she'll go to bed with you. And of course, nobody knows because it's never been tried. But
You can say that again.
but you can. But you ask, and that's my life. And so, I've got my eye on a millennial right now. So, yeah.
Which one?
Look, there's so many guys on the west side of Los Angeles that they're either gay or they're already taken. That millennial ladies can look up to older men for at least a good time. good food at Dantana's, and maybe rent paid. So you asked me, that's how my life is.
All right. Well, what else?
All right. Where do you like performing?
Here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how about on the road?
I haven't done that much on the road.
So you're like me, you go to one city, you stay there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And
I've been doing a few shows at the Largo here in LA, which
Yeah.
I really like.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you been there?
No.
Yeah, it's just like a cute little theater. It's really pretty. Yeah.
My idea of the road was the Comedy Store Westwood, and it closed in '85.
Here you are then.
Yeah, it was one with Joey Gaynor's here, and my God, we had a wonderful time. It was a great room, 235 seater,
Nice.
brick walls, and it was just the laughter went all over the place. It was such a good room that the hotshot New York comics that worked the Sunset Room, Greg Hilbert, am I right? They would go over to Westwood on Thursday night to showcase for the industry because that room was so great.
Okay.
Have you found the original room tough at any time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Because the original room at the Comedy Store is a 235 seater, but its walls are insulated from the old days at Ciro's so that the old nightclub crowd couldn't hear what was going on in the main room.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
sometimes I got to tell people I'm doing well in the original.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't see it from where you are, but all of you are laughing. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I am killing up here right now.
And so when you go up to the belly room, how do you find the belly room? It's a
the
it's a
belly room
75
is-
seater upstairs.
That's really fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the acoustics are terrific.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have 20 people in there and
Yeah.
feel like you're crushing.
Yeah, well, and you are because you're able to connect in there and people can hear themselves laugh just like they can down here in the studio and enjoy making that noise together.
Yeah.
The main room is interesting because when I do the main room and it's jam-packed like it is mostly, I feel a little pressure just to do a material. But when the main room is about half full, it is a fantastic room to work stuff out in. It's a giving atmosphere, just kind of like down here or the belly room you described. Have you done a main room where it was about half full?
The main room is my favorite room I ever did in my whole life.
Yeah.
And I have done it when it's all different degrees of full. I've done it when it's been packed, and I've done it when there's just like a scattering of people at like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I love that room.
Yeah.
Because I'm up so high. I feel like a rock star, you
Yeah.
know? And I like know where I am. It's just like this huge, I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I love the way it's set up. It feels like everyone is close even when like they're not really, you know?
Now, Mitzi extended the stage, Greg, about 15 feet in 1980, 81, toward the middle, and it became much more intimate then.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And do you like trying out stuff in the main room when it's about half full like that?
I'm trying, I think I've only ever one time done something there where it was my first time ever putting it on stage, and I did it in the main room. But for the most part, I will at least try something once before I'll put it in the main room. But I mean, I would now, especially because I'm like doing really late spots right now, and so and I'm also doing longer spots. You know, when I was in development, I was doing 5-minute spots. Now I've got 15 minutes, so it's like if I write something new, I'll just do it the next time I'm on stage. Yeah. It's been really fun.
Well, a lot of comics have really developed tremendous careers from those late night spots. because the crowd is in a giving mood. The people who are there want to be there, and they'll meet you halfway and dance with you up there.
Yeah.
They will. So you did the David Spade show on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
You were on his first show. Is that right?
No, I was the first person to do stand-up on his show.
Oh, so did they have a nice crowd for that?
Yeah, it was really awesome. It was really
Where
fun.
did they tape it?
On like Las Palmas at Comedy Central Studios. Yeah,
Okay.
in Hollywood.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
David Spade?
Yeah, it was amazing. I love the whole process. I mean, I was terrified.
Yeah.
I was freaking out. I thought I was going to throw up. But but I love like getting my hair and makeup done and like having a door that had my name on it. Everyone was so nice to me, and it just was really fun. I could get used to that really fast. I feel like I feel like I could go from like really appreciating it and enjoying all of it to just being like a supervillain in like a month if I kept getting I'd be like, why is there not Cherry Coke Zero in my dressing room? Who's getting fired today?
Well, if you're playing the ingenue or the villainous, either way, you're funny. I can see it.
Oh,
Give it up for
you.
Lara Beitz. She's
Thank
terrific.
you.
That was fantastic.
Do I get up and leave now?
No, we're going to stand up and have our picture taken together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stand up.